fucking rhyme like a brush, I'm in the jar. Or some dirt off my shoulder. The G.I. Joe ninja slicing down Cobra. The flow with the road and it like a roller coaster with emotion that making you throw up with the way that I would throw that. Style, we lose control of. So what's the problem? You know the style's awesome. So proceed with caution. Say, con cuidado. Waman bago. Guayo. Boondago. Not skin day. For hollow is malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Malevolent. These are mass style. They don't bravado. See, I'm bringing it down to the bone. I don't condone. Following close when I unleash the floor. I blood out of mind, blow the nose. Don't buy what you can't quote. I'm sending the rhyme across the globe to give myself some hope and to aspire with the word I wrote. But now it's the smoke. Without it, I'm not feeling whole. So I was told until it grows, to pass the threshold, and then I give it back a tenfold. And I hope it shows within the word that I wrote, and I inject the pieces of my soul. And by not doing so, seem I never feel whole until the word is full grown. But now it's the sport. Check it out. Yo, so what's the problem? You know the sounds awesome. So proceed with caution. Say, con cuidado. Waman bago. Guayo. Boondago. Not skin deep. Hollow is malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Malevolent, these are man style. Repeat the motto, yo. I beg the head bobbled in the rhyme. Mind boggle, not skin deep. Or hollow is malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Oh, yeah. Well, it's malevolent. Cuidado. Malevolent, these are man style. Repeat the motto. Cuidado. Yeah. And I'm out. 2013.
Cuidado.
Shinobi.
Yes, sir. Well, it's my laugh. It's sickness and pain. Gonna be, yeah. Oh, yeah. Take notice that they emphasize in a lot of the eyes as if real reason to fight. All the real reasons is lies. If you open up the third eye, open wide. Minds I align, don't mind taking flight. Because with the line I search with what I write. To understand not what is wrong or what is right, but what is rules and ultimately what I like. Not to introduce, but only to reproduce the feeling I feel I'm through in the book. He got yours, move through the looking glass tube. Seek a move through the show of virtue. In the way I like to flip it. I'm finding hatred, they ain't got no time for bigots. Simpletons who can't tell the difference from what is and isn't already in them since the beginning. You're not so different, you're only smitten. Well, y'all beliefs in the way that you was raised. These are natural traits, instinct wavelengths recorded in the DNA. In the way that we behave, but to hate is unnatural. Y'all need to be trained to feel such a way, such a shame. But those who place blame on another's choice to make, because they themselves cannot make the change. Whatever birth to hate, y'all, such a waste of a day. Of the mind, you oughta scope down, scope up your sculpture, show the world what you showed down. Why you would hold up with love for image of your culture. Of the mind, I see you oughta scope down, scope up your sculpture, show the world what you showed down. Why you would hold up with love for image of your culture. Yeah. These results you can't quantify based from biblical lines. And what they outline, gay, lesbian, or bi. Besides, appearance on the outside, biologically you can't deny on the inside. Body systems feel like nothing that you could prove, nothing you could provide. One would only waste one time trying to find what is different between your body and the mind. Becoming blind, and for your information, your mind still bring about your own degradation. No matter your interpretation, sexual orientation. Well, let's face it, there's nothing to do with values. It's if what others do in private without you devalues everything you value. Such shouldn't be allowed to speak up and be proud to be whatever you amount to. Of the mind, you oughta scope down, scope up your sculpture, show the world what you showed down. Why you would hold up with love for it, nature of your culture. Of the mind, I see you oughta scope down, scope up your sculpture. nature. So slow down, so slow down. You wanna slow down, so slow down, oh, Jah. Oh yeah. Well, it's my lab. Yeah. These are, yeah. With these are, we're bringing it back once more. Yeah. Yes, yo, who say I can't find some real lyricists? Well, it's my left who fucking hear what is shit. I'm ready to rip, I'm ready to bust a myth with the line again, cause I be going savage on the Heineman. Despite the odds that I would fight against when I be rhyming it, I'm myth busted with the line that I be rushing out into the public, and all these rapping dummies getting tested like Buster. I'm from the under, but this style good for y'all like Robitussin. With it the way that I would bust one, another ill line duster. Clean a whack a motherfucker like a Swift duster. I'm undercover while you slumber. I'm just beginning to wonder. They grab the feather and ink and start to think. Paper getting crumbled. I lock the door. Get describing. I get the writing. Deserve the sentence. Up in the dungeon. Oh yeah. This is that shit that I make a ninja wanna flip. Oh yeah. This is that shit that I make a ninja wanna flip. Oh yeah. This is that shit that I make a ninja wanna flip. Oh yeah. This is that shit that I make a ninja wanna flip. I want it for the rhyme, I do it for the flow. The way that I'm about to lose control of another microphone, it's malevolent and dizzy. So get busy or get silly. Well, I'll be rapping swiftly, relax, y'all, cause I'm about to get specific. See, I was chillin', sipping brew, playing games. Typical mundane and average type day. Except that I blow these as I buy up on the page. The drop a fat track, the when I beat. I never the heart attack. It's time to then just me. Oh shit, my man, I feel it. The beat that is the illest. And how I'm feeling, I'm about to reveal it. I'm about to say it. Control S, save it. I'm focused and engaging. The round is played it. I've been working on in the
Shut
basement.
up, Malev. Too loud.
Welcome to Thursday Update. Here we are. We're doing it. We're doing the updating. It is a Thursday. Let's get into it. I got notes.
Note time. Wally's sitting right there, and he's just like, I want to be in.
He wants to be just like 4 feet closer so badly.
We've got the game table on the floor, and he just like can't quite squeeze by it. It's so funny. Poor Wally.
Camera's a little sideways. We're just gonna.
It's okay.
That bugs me.
I bet it was straight before you brought the box in here. Connor jump scares? Maybe. Keytar October. That's like deep BSS stream lore. The Keytar.
Alright, that's better. Here we go.
That is old. Hilarious.
From the top. Hametsu! So last we heard, the boat was supposed to arrive on the 9th.
Uh-huh.
We don't get confirmation of that, but we haven't heard that that's not arrived.
Yeah. We assume that it's here? We don't know.
But we have not had any more information on that.
No.
Now, that's expected. The boat arrives. Maybe it sits in port a day or two. They have to unload it. They have to sort through all of what I'm assuming is like 400 containers. Itemize it, get it onto trucks in the different areas. Like, it's the logistics of shipping to me on the size of like a ship is stupid.
The idea that we can ship things globally and it mostly gets where it's supposed to go is pretty wild.
Yeah, like, and we complain about like 6 weeks of shipping, but it's still like
wild. Carson, we're doing an update stream. Every Thursday, we do a production update stream. Keep you guys in the loop about what's going on.
If you got any questions about production or our big projects like our backrooms or general releases, now is the time to ask it.
Yep.
So yeah, the boat is supposed to arrive this Monday. We're expecting sometime this week to hear, hey, it has arrived. It didn't sink. This is now the freight tracking number that has been assigned to with an estimated pickup and an estimated delivery. And so next week, we're aiming to have that information for you guys.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll have it at that point.
Now, it may take like 2 weeks to get to there. We're not sure. We're at the whim of the port authority at this point. But that is
never good.
That is Hamamatsu. Other than that, the products are in stock. We're running normal runs of miniatures now. It exists. We're just waiting on the rest of the books to get here. Takes us to Don't Look Back. We got some things that are done for Don't Look Back.
Yeah.
This is
Oh Lord.
101.
Look at them.
Look at them.
Look at all those things.
This is 102 actually, which is just the box I could pick up. Cold Case. Cold Case was an expansion from the DOB backroom. And let's get a little zoom in here.
There it is.
Oh,
Look at that creepy dude.
one of those little classic VHS. It comes with your card. It's got your miniature. Got the other.
Some other little cards.
It's got the other card. The Chill Touch.
Oh, that's actually
Yeah,
really nice. Yo, I haven't seen this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
These y'all are gonna really like these. Yeah. These look great. Oh my gosh.
It's got Mr. Whipper. So yeah, Cold Case is done. We are slowly but surely getting these into production.
Mm-hmm.
The facilities
are getting packed up.
Is next on the list that we have all the components for.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're slogging away through the core characters and core killers, but we need like 600 of those. And we don't have the cards and things. Some of those are still shipping from. Actually, no, I think we do.
We should have those. I think we'll be able to start packing the killer stuff up Monday.
We also are in the midst of redoing our logistics, like we mentioned last week. So there's some things where old way we would have sat there for. Old way we would have waited till we probably had 600 miniatures and then try to pack them up all at once.
Yeah.
We're trying to kind of phase that out to where it's a little bit more of a fluid process, incrementally being done. So next week that process should be good to go, and things should be getting incrementally done. We're right at the point now where we can pull the trigger on our inventory back end, or our materials and inventory back end, and our front end of orders and what we have available.
Finally start tying all that stuff together and then cleaning up the mess that involves. So.
And then should be good.
We're on the downhill slide of this process now.
We'll see. Or it's right when it gets really frustrating. It's pushing the rock up the hill, right?
Yeah, right.
Are we Sisyphus or are we Hercules?
Exactly.
We'll find out
we
soon
don't know
enough. Yet. DOB, the books are on the boat as well.
They are on the way.
Golden Week in China is done. The books have been loaded up in a big container, and they're also on a boat.
Excellent.
I guess we could look at how long, if the boat has arrived in Hamamatsu, how many weeks that voyage
Yeah, we
took.
could probably get pretty close.
Probably should be about the same.
Yeah, I would think so.
And so, yeah, as we know that, they should give us an estimated arrival, just like with Hamamatsu, and we'll let you guys know. Best we can tell, it's end of November, very early December for the books of DOB. And other than that, just things are in progress.
Yep.
We're chomping. We have Laser Area has 2 main 4x8 foot tables to like store product and
it's like the staging area.
And one of them is like 2 feet deep of MDF of the.
He got almost all
Ranger
that back
Sandies.
today. He got almost all.
Well, then the packing machine broke.
And then we did break the packing machine.
So,
yeah.
well,
guys, listen, don't make stuff.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It's really hard to make things. There's replacement parts for the packing machine. It's the L-bar sealer that like can heat shrink things, and we have a.
It was literally just a tiny little wire.
Yeah.
Everything comes to a halt because of a tiny little wire.
Yeah, which we have the backup one, but it's even smaller wire.
Yeah.
And it's not as efficient. So, but we'll get that. And once those are on the shelf, I think it's going to make for a pretty impressive photo.
Oh, dude, it's like a lot of stuff.
Stay tuned for the. And it's like kind of depressing that it's like. Just one kit.
Yeah.
Because like we haven't started the Asylum.
Yeah.
Like we've just started at the top of the kits, and it's not like, oh yeah, we're almost.
We've done some of them. Some of them are finished,
Yeah.
but like some of the bigger stuff, we haven't cut the Asylum at all.
Yeah.
Which is like a big boy.
Yeah. So we'll get through it. That about sums it up. Books are on the boat. Gives us a hard deadline for production.
Mm-hmm.
Lasers are chipping away at that big old list. Things that can be packed, like these expansions, which there are quite a few,
There's a lot.
are getting packed and into rotation. James is spinning that machine's heart out.
Yep.
Getting resin pumping out as fast as we can. About wraps it up for that.
I think so. Yeah.
Takes us to, oh, this was out of order, but
Lunar.
my notes were out of order. No, it wasn't. I just skipped it. Because the note for Lunar is that it's done.
That's it.
Lunar fulfillment is done. If there's any order, we either straight up missed it, which I don't think we have, or it had a back ordered item.
Yeah, there are a couple
Yeah.
that are international orders
Yeah.
that are waiting on Rules Supplement 1. We're
Yes.
not going to split ship them because they're internationals. We're not going to pay $60 twice to ship the order.
Yeah.
So once we get those, I think we're missing token sheets
Which are on
for the
order
RS1.
and
We'll have them
should-
soonish.
They'll arrive soon. So
Yeah.
if you're one of those few international people waiting on that, which I guess Schnitzel could be, he is.
I think it's if there are any left,
Yeah.
it's very few.
Other than that, we have stock of Lunar Starter Set ready. We actually have quite a bit of stock, not a ton, but a good amount from this week that
Yeah.
we have not pushed to the website. So there will be a more substantial than usual restocking tomorrow for us. Now that we're at this point that we mentioned earlier where we can tie the back end to the front end inventory, we've kind of been like keeping the manufacturing side dammed up, and we're at a point where we can open it up, push through all the stock, things will get updated,
Yeah.
and things will be for sale.
Yeah. So if you guys were wanting to order something and it's back ordered, check tomorrow afternoon because we're going to dump most of this stuff, if not all of it, back into stock.
Yep.
And so some things that you've been waiting on may be restocked tomorrow afternoon.
That's Lunar. Takes us to Mobile Arms.
Mobile Arms.
Mobile Arms, cards and dice. A lot of the cards have gone or are going like currently. The dice are going off this weekend.
Okay.
And that Mobile Arms is interesting because the core box doesn't actually have any resin in it.
Yeah, it's a new one for us.
Yeah. So at some point we were like, oh, we can just like make that box.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So those items, if they haven't been proofed, they're getting proofed. And Mobile Alabama Arms. So yeah, Mobile Arms core box is getting to the point where we're sending off all those things. Just waiting on the final proofing of a few items here or there. The molds are behind a couple of Don't Look Back molds.
Yeah.
One expansion in particular, the like water, I don't remember
The big
name.
crab man.
Yeah, I don't
crab
remember.
guy
It's
mold?
like it's not Terror of the Deep because that's the other one.
Hey, Dark Harbor Gaming.
Yeah.
What's the name of your second water crab expansion? Because we don't know.
What's Scary Crab Man? Oh no, expansion. It's a cool mini. But
Honestly, I'm excited for it. It's very cool.
a couple of those to wrap up, but we're trying to get through the bulk of casting like the characters and main killers.
Yeah.
And once those molds are done, then the Mobile Arms molds are. I'm not gonna not say it now. The Mobile Arms molds are going to go into production.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mobile Arms, the game I secretly always wanted and didn't realize. So excited to get my hands on. We're excited
Soon.
to get
TM.
your hands on it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We're excited for you. We're excited.
We're excited for you to
We're
get your hands
excited
on it.
to get. We're excited to get your hands on it.
I don't.
It sounds off, but I
don't
think
that's
I think
right.
it is correct. And that's it. So we're getting off the things like dice, things that aren't produced in house, so that they can get to us, and we'll keep you guys updated as we get those molds made and those first crispy spins.
Yep.
Into our hands, and then we're excited to get your hands.
Something.
Nope, just period. Just we're excited for hands. That's what, and that brings us pretty organically
There we
into Pit Lord,
Uh-huh.
because the Pit Lord likes hands. You can see him on the back of her belt.
Bunch of hands. Give me your hands.
Pit Lord's great, and to be honest, I haven't paid attention to it this week, so that's on me.
Yeah.
I paid attention to it in that, like, you know when you start your car in the morning and it doesn't make bad noises.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, sick.
And you drive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like I look at Pit Lord, I'm like, yeah, it's still moving. And then I go to
Good enough for me.
So
In our defense, we've been putting out a lot of fires. So like where
Yeah.
there's something that's not a fire, we're just like, okay, good. I'm not even gonna look over there
Yeah,
because
that's-
I've got all of this stuff to deal with.
it's a lot of the laser department through this whole ordeal. We've
Yeah.
like been completely turning over everything except lasers, and we're just like, hey, you guys just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, Travis just running.
Just keep making
Just
stuff.
cutting.
And I'm not gonna mess with it.
You're stuck here, Matt. You can't escape.
So yeah, Pit Lord doing
Oh,
pit.
it's Ben.
Yeah.
Ben, you can't escape.
He's really
You're
there.
like super stuck here.
Pit Lord doing pit stuff.
Yeah.
He doesn't like a good pit stuff.
Hmm.
So yeah, that does bring us to the actual correct slide. I don't have a Pit Lord slide. Should correct that by next week.
Yeah.
General updates. It is the spooky season.
Boo.
It is Halloween is fast approaching, and we've teased it off and on, and we've dropped some stuff, but we're here to give you some concrete information.
Yeah, finally.
Got some things dropping on this Halloween. Most likely dropping like the week before Halloween. So there's Friday the 27th. That's kind of the date that we're looking at here. We do have, for all of you DLB fans, a free Gord Reaper expansion.
My favorite word.
We don't want to take more money because DLB has been delayed and we haven't given it to you, and it would feel weird to take your money and then have these other products.
Yeah.
It feels too much like we're stacking.
Yeah.
I don't.
This is like Kickstarters to fund Kickstarters type of stuff,
Yeah,
and we don't really like that.
It's like
so
you fund the first thing and then you have a Kickstarter for the expansion, but you haven't delivered the first thing. So
it's very weird.
it is free this year. It will entail some card rules. It will entail an STL miniature.
Ooh.
So if
For free?
you can get your printers warming up and get them in Friday night and potentially have it ready going into the Halloween week.
Yeah.
Now that will most likely become
Broken gourd.
Yep. Will most likely become a physical product down the line.
Yeah.
Don't know when, don't know how. It may be until next Halloween, whenever we have potentially the next Gord Reaper that we release them simultaneously in like a double feature. We don't know.
Yeah.
But for this year, for free, Friday the 27th, some rules, a mini, get your Gord Reaper on. If you have bought the book, you have the PDF version of it available. So you can get in there and play. And we're sorry for the delay of the physical book, but we'll get it to you as soon as we can at this point. Hey, you made it.
He figured out how to get back here. Hey, Wally.
Hey, buddy. Yeah. All right. So that's Gord Reaper. We got a little bit of Night Thirst teaser. So Whitty's been talking about Night Thirst. This one is a prequel.
That's pretty cool.
Gord Reaper, not Night Thirst. The Gord Reaper this year is a prequel.
That's pretty cool.
So Gord Reaper. Did he just sit down?
He's laying right by me.
All right. Gord Reaper, the prequel. Night Thirst, though. So that's not releasing until 2024. But we're going to be doing some teasing this Halloween. So stay tuned for some images of that coming through. Should be some fun stuff.
I'm super excited for that.
Whitty's really embracing the vampire aesthetic with this game, which is exciting to get into.
It is cool.
So keep an eye out for those little teaser images coming through. That also most likely will drop around the same time as the Gord Reaper. And then you've heard of a game called County Road Z.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
We are, I guess this is the official announcement, but we're doing some official miniatures. And I think he is, Earthbound Jordan. He is in chat.
Yeah, nice.
So we've been in talks with Jordan now for a while. We have signed the official paperwork and are at a point now where we are going to release a pack of zombie-themed miniatures.
That's awesome.
Specifically for County Road Z.
Very excited for that.
Looking forward to that. Ben said that he had a render that I could show off of the first miniature because they're being sculpted currently. And I just want to double check that I didn't miss it somewhere. Because I do not have it right now.
Well,
Um,
blame Ben. Exclamation mark Ben.
He sent a photo just now. Okay.
He's like, no, see, it was there the whole time.
All right. This is going to work because my phone can actually light up. All right. Come on. Come on.
We're so close. We're so close. Maybe. Look at them pixels.
On.
It's zombies.
We've made an incredibly sophisticated stream here. There we go.
Ah. Yo, that's
so
really
this is
cool.
one of the survivors is ready to do some.
Axe is so cool, dude.
So very crisp when it's not. We're excited for these packs. I do love a good pack on a miniature.
Yeah.
There's
Me
something
too.
about like getting the paint, like, ooh, like what's this little silver thing? I dab a little silver blob, and suddenly I feel like
He's got a cup.
I got my level of painting because I put like
Because of all the
silver
detail.
metallic on a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the first one. It is a pack of, I'm pretty sure 4 that's arriving, and that will not be for free. So you can buy it.
There you go.
So if you're like, oh shoot, they're giving so much stuff for free, I feel guilty about taking it. You can buy that to support us.
Yeah.
But no, we are excited. Jordan, thanks for being in chat. We're excited to see where this one goes. It's fun doing official stuff, especially having started doing so much agnostic stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, this is like a thing.
Yeah.
Where this is a thing that we're bringing into reality. That, yeah, I get all sentimental about it, but it's fun. It's fun. So that's Fun Survivor pack of 4 coming at you as well on October 27th, a Friday, along with the Gourd Reaper prequel. I was gonna think of a pun about seeds.
Seed cool?
It's the
But
seed
it's the
quill.
Seed quill?
That's the pre.
Pre-seed?
Where can
There
you
it is.
find more information on this game? That is a great question, and Ben will very shortly link you, because I cannot link you.
We have no keyboard.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
and other than the one Discord command, I don't have things ready at this point with the chat, because that also is a thing that has been on.
I don't know if
the
y'all
back
knew this. We
burner.
are wildly unprepared every Thursday for stream because we're actually working.
Seeds of Evil. Is
That's
good.
pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that.
The root of all evil.
Yeah, that was
Did
the
we?
first one.
Did
wasn't
we?
it?
Was that the tagline?
That one's we've used that one.
There we go. Drive Through RPG, County Road Z, right there. You can get it. It exists. The game exists. Right now, you could buy it, and then you could read the rules and memorize them, and you're aware. And then you buy the miniatures,
Yep.
and then boom, you're playing.
Ready to go.
Suddenly, you're playing. Suddenly, you're playing County Road Z. Yeah, that brings us through Halloween. Oh, and then Night Thirst. So DLB, Night Thirst, County Road Z, first official miniatures. Very excited to get into that. That's not the right thread. There we go. Oh, and one more teaser. We don't have. You want to go get it?
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah.
If Wally will let me stand up without crushing him to death.
Well, I think that's what he prefers.
His favorite place to be is right behind me.
Yeah. Well, you wanna show it off a little bit. So we'll go in here. A little doggo cam in the meantime. Boop. Wally isn't. This is supposed to be green screened, which is why things are like half invisible. Anyways, there's a little Wally down there, and that's Doug's chair. And Wally was like, "Put my head under a foot."
Right in my feet.
Yeah. Don't know when this one's getting released. Is it tomorrow?
I
Who
think
knows?
tomorrow. Think tomorrow.
So rev up your woodcutting tools.
Yeah.
Because if you're a fan of lawn care like I am, but you're not very good at manicuring your bushes.
This is such a terrible view. I'm afraid if I put it up here, there's like,
There's no focus.
yeah,
Well, if only there was more light in here.
there's enough pixels there for people to.
Yeah, yeah. If you're a fan of murdering plants with a chain-based instrument,
There, that's it.
then boy oh boy, Is this the kit for you? And that's just there is some little
Yeah,
bits out here,
there's
right?
a little concrete pad and some gas pumps and some other stuff.
Anyway, so keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, we'll probably drop this tomorrow.
Yeah,
I think it's ready.
It's looking like it wants to be.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
probably gonna drop this one right now.
It would allow us also to work in the new product flow
Yeah.
into our like logistics inventory backend.
Yeah, of like creating a product.
Yeah, like, oh, we want to bring this product to life.
Yeah,
What are the steps we need to do that?
because it's gonna be different now.
It is. So it has to be much more tailored because there's like people that need to know what exists in it. Well, a little bit less for that one, I guess, because it's MDF.
A little bit less.
Can't wait to cut that corner. And yeah, that brings us up to date, guys. That is the Thursday update stream. From the top, I'm going to go through the notes like we do real quick. The Hametsu books most likely arrived. They're in port. In the next week or two, we should get some form of confirmation and expected delivery date for the freight truck to get to us. The Don't Look Back books have been put on a boat and are on the way to potentially the same port. As we get an estimated arrival of that boat, we will let you guys know. Other than that, we are starting to crank out things like the expansions, like the MDF, those manufacturing things in-house. And we will have that hard production deadline of, the books will most likely arrive now. So we need production done by then so that we can fulfill.
Yep.
Lunar is done. That should be out. If not, it is waiting on RS1s. We have ordered the tokens for those, which is the last piece. Just waiting on them to get to us so that we can send out your orders. If it was domestic, it was most likely split shipped.
Yeah. So if you had a domestic lunar order, we most likely just split shipped the RS1 off of it. So you would have gotten all of your other stuff, and you're just waiting on the RS1. As soon as we get those packed up, we'll send them out to you guys.
Mobile arms, the core box doesn't have resin, so those items are getting final proofs and being sent off to the printers. The cards and dice are in that stage right now and being focused on. The molds that we're making for the robots are queued up behind a couple of the last DOB molds for those expansions towards the end that we unlocked that we need to make. Pit Lord doing pit stuff.
Yep.
Loving it. If you have not really seen Pit Lord, my love's been streaming a ton of it. In fact, a lot of people are painting up their Pit Lords, their combatants.
We sent out some combatants around, so a lot of painting streamers are painting the combatant right now, which is pretty cool.
And you can always jump into Malev's stream on Twitch. Is it Malev Flow Shinobi on
Malev
Twitch?
Flow Shinobi.
Malev Flow Shinobi, not Malev Duh Shinobi. So Malev Flow Shinobi on Twitch. He was streaming when
We'll
we
probably
went live.
raid him when we get done.
Or I'll just end the stream.
Or we'll just never end the stream and it'll just sit on live.
One of the three options.
Who knows?
Anyways, you can ask him questions about Pit Lord, and you should, because he knows the most about it since it's his game.
Yep.
General updates after that. These are just things on the horizon. That cool gas station kit that Doug just showed off, potentially tomorrow.
Fun.
Keep your eyes open. If not tomorrow, very soon after that. And then for Halloween, we have 3 kind of IP big releases. We have County Road Z, the first official miniatures. Jordan was in chat, and the Drive-Thru RPG link is a little bit further up.
Yep.
If you are just joining us and you're like, whoa, County Road Z, official miniature, what are you talking about? Maybe someone will copy that link and paste it again, because I don't have the capability to do so. And if not, I'll do it when I walk over to the PC.
Yeah.
It's Jordan's. I've very much Martian. Yeah, all right, we'll get to that as well. County Road Z. Then we have the Gourd Reaper, free expansion this year. Going to be dropping
Gourd Reaper
same day, the 27th. So that will include an STL and the rules content. Will most likely become a physical product down the line, but that is so far off. I am not even going to attempt for a date.
We need to have a free pun in the title. That's what we need. Free the seeds or something. That's what we
okay.
Yeah.
There's the tagline.
I like that.
And then Night Thirst by Whittle Goblin. Witty's first game, Night Thirst, we're due to dropping it in 2024. But we are teasing it a bit in this Halloween season because vampires are spooky too.
Spooky.
Excited for that one. Should be fun. And that about sums it up. Just got my recent order from y'all. You're welcome. I planned it.
We did that just now.
That's why we specifically streamed it this time.
Yep.
We are in talks with your courier, the preferred package carrier of your locale.
Whoever that may be.
We know specifically,
Yeah.
but I don't want to dox you. So you're welcome. And the last question that came in there, well, almost last. Martian expansion in Lunar? Yes. So there is a few expansions in Lunar. And we were planning on those earlier this year. The starter box did well and it went out, and we focused on that as well as a few other things at the time. We have tabled that on the back burner. The next expansion most likely would be solo rules for Lunar, which is pretty exciting and changes the game in a fun way while still retaining the item cards and things, repurposing them for some cool solo interactions. Mars is still on the horizon. Every now and then you make it it's like a space pun.
It's close, yeah.
Mars is still in our sights for sure, and we are writing that content. But at this point, there are more pressing projects that our attention is devoted to.
Yeah.
Violent Dark teasers. That's mostly up to Matt for what he wants to reveal, and he has been chatting in the
He's said a little bit about it in the Discord.
!Discord. It's like the one command I have live right now. You can check that out and then get in there and get those teasers for Violent Dark.
Yeah, if you guys aren't in the Discord, join the Discord. It's a really good community in there, talking about games and showing off pictures, and we're all in there almost all day, so rules questions and stuff like that get answered super quick. So it's a great place to be.
It is exciting taking some knowledge that you've gained. Someone like Matt, who's gained a lot of knowledge and started with quite a bit as well, and then reworked these games. I think it gives that opportunity to, what is the purpose of this game? At its core, what is the feeling it evokes? What is the message it wants to convey? And then these revamps allow us to really nail that down.
Yeah, I'm really excited for the new version of Violent Dark. This will be our first, true 2.0, though.
Yeah.
This will not be compatible with the first game.
No.
It's going to be different, which is good. I really like the direction that he's taking it.
Yeah, we don't take that decision lightly.
No.
But it is something that I think for Violent Dark to be what Violent Dark wants to be, it's what needs to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
That about sums it up. I haven't seen any other questions come in. I'm going to go into stream and not raid Malev.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go raid Malev. And thanks for hanging out, assuming he's still alive. Do a quick little check here.
Make sure. Raids were messing up earlier, so it's possible that we'll try to raid out and it just won't work too. So
cool.
Who knows?
Love it. Love
that. I'm here for it.
He is painting some Hametsu right now.
Yeah,
which
big
is great.
Big Oni.
Back orders, yes. Back orders have been pushed into our system now. We are catching up. There isn't a ton, and by that I mean there's a dozen or two of random things across the board. Miniatures, MDF.
Yeah.
They're going to start flowing through the system. We've actually been holding some of them at this point because we've been doing the switch over with our inventory.
Yeah, so the backorder stuff has gotten a little further, a week further behind than we normally like it to because of this changeover process.
Yeah.
It essentially left us with roughly a week of production time that was kind of downtime that would have been used for the backorder stuff. We're getting that caught up through this week and next week. So if you guys have backorder stuff waiting, I would expect updates on that stuff within 7 to 10 days.
Yep.
So.
And then it should flow pretty nicely.
After that, backorder stuff should be in and out. In and out, in and out.
Cool. All right. Gonna raid Malev. Watch him
the Shinobi.
Paint up some Oni miniatures.
Shinobi. Yeah.
Switch that to
There it is.
And thanks for hanging, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.